Alright YouTube, I got another little tips for you with greed mode, and it's gonna be with my boy Samson. So like the other video with the Book of Belial that gave you constant damage ups, I'm just gonna jump in right away. Samson, as you know, has bloodlust, and anytime he gets hit, he gets some damage added. So he gets like enraged and gets some damage up. So he's also another character that can be pretty good to start out with and feel the basics with, because I mean, if you're like me, I play fast and loose and I get hit a lot, and because of that it's just gonna keep, you know, obviously making us stronger. And even with stuff like taking accidental damage or purposeful damage or whatever, it's gonna be beneficial because we already, you know, 3 hits right there and we're at 5.6 damage, and that's pretty good. A tip, I didn't do it before this, but I'll do it later on. But this one, with Samson, I would say it's always best to just go into that cursed room right away, because you're always gonna get a damage up right away just going in there and checking it, as you can see. And the great thing, as you see as I'm going back and forth, the damage doesn't disappear because it's per floor, not per room. So this is the other nice little thing about Samson, between Samson and Judas, is his damage will stay on the entire floor, no matter what. And that's why it's also good, like I said, to go through the curse rooms, because it entices you, one, to take a chance of whatever might be in there. It could be positive, could be negative, but at least no matter what, you get a positive like feature because you get that damage up. So it's state, if you're still kind of new and learning and trying to just look for those little bit of assistance with greed mode. Samson's another good one. Like I said, for me personally, I'm always taking damage. I'm just kind of careless. I'm really dreading my lost playthroughs, but for now, it's quite nice to be able to play like this, and especially at the end when we'll be fighting greed. Unless I somehow go into overdrive, it's really good to, you'll just get hit and you'll get stronger fighting him. So it's a good one. It's not I think so. With Book of Belial, we were getting to like 12.5 by the end, and this one we're at 8. So it's not quite as good. However, like I said, there's other enticements like going into the curse room. Just not having to be as precise, and if you have the health to spare, it can be quite lucrative, as you'll just get damage, and there always seems to be hearts and HP and stuff like that. Like, as long as you don't play horrible, he's one of those characters that gives you a good buffer, because I already took another one at 9.5, so we're essentially ending this floor at 9.5 with about 5 hits. So that's, in my opinion, that's pretty good. Oh, didn't have enough. If I would have paid attention, that would have been a good one. That's slightly depressing, but as I said before, it's always good to do the devil deal, but pass it, so that way on this floor we will end perfect with that present. We're gonna have that present in the angel room, and so in case you didn't know, it's always good to, if you have a present, it'll give you an item, but it correlates with the pool. Yeah. I mean, if I don't get anything else, then I can open key every floor, so that's nice. A key item room. But with the present, if you open it in a specific room, it will give you, oh, max faith. Okay, I like that. And as you see too, I'm already back at like full health. So yes, my damage is back to 3.5. So it's hopefully good to, and right here, this is why I want to go through here is I'm getting that damage buff. And 1.2 to 0.9. So obviously you're not gonna get constant, you know, the constant highest tier every time. But it's still better than nothing. And we got, sorry about that. We got a damage up just for checking the curse room to see what was in there, you know? And that damage up for the room essentially cost us 3 cents because we got a heart. So to me, it's pretty good. It's a good start. It's a good start. And it's even better that we got a damage buff. It's just, I'm obviously like over like, oh, works great, works great. But it's just one of those, this was strictly just for like little tips that I'm finding out with greed mode because I just really was not enjoying it. And it is embarrassing. I mean, we're so strong, but at what cost? Oh, okay, cool. We were able to squeeze in real quick. Okay, whew, that was scary. Yep, I'm gonna have to just get one. Nah, 2. We'll make it up. We'll get the money. And so with the present, we're gonna grab that after the mini boss rush because we're gonna put that into the angel room, and then we get 2 angel room items. So we'll see what we get for that. If you do, however, bring it into, I think I did this. I'm a little hazy about it right now. I really hate this guy too. I hate like all ragmans. I don't know. I feel like I'm starting to get to the point. See, this is why. Look at that. Ridiculous. He just made me stronger though. So now time to, yeah, grab the present. One more heart, just in case. We got the money. So we're gonna finish this, and then we get 2 angel items. Okay, go ahead and make me stronger there, Bumbo. Okay, okay, come on now. Try that again, one more time. One more time, there we go. Oh my gosh, what is hitting me? This is so... Okay, I'm playing a little too... Let's see what we got here. Okay, don't care for that. That's... Okay. So the one thing with that is you need to be full health. So they don't synergize well, but it's one of those like, okay, if I stay full health, I won't get the damage up. I mean, they work tandem pretty okay. Because if I stay full health, then I'll have a very high damage buff. But if I lose it, let's go. Get this. See if there's any more hearts in here. No more hearts. Yeah, we'll just save up some and then. Yeah, they're gonna save up some first. So see right now the crown's not doing anything for me because I'm not full health. So that kind of sucks, you know. That's the downside. And I basically have like no health. Those two don't work well together, but they almost can't, because if you don't get hit, you have mass damage. If you do get hit, you're gonna make up the damage. So it's not like they work well together, but they can do something for each other. But anyways, if you take a present into the angel room, or devil room deal, you'll be able to get a, whoop, just taking mass damage. No big thing. You'll be able to get a free devil item. I'm pretty sure. I haven't done it enough to say for sure, but I believe I went in there, took it, and yeah, you don't have to pay devil heart for it because you know you got it. And I also don't believe that it throws off your chances for an angel room either, because it's an item, not a actual devil deal. So I'm obviously playing, okay, very nice, I'll take that. Still over 1, so that's nice. And that's going to give us a full perfect. So now we're going to have our extreme damage up. So now we're going to be at 17. We might as well just take a little extra too. Why not? A little extra. We're still on the 2nd floor. I just love how they always pop up right in front of me. Or on me. But we have enough health and all that. We're sitting pretty well now. We got the little buffer for Maggie's faith, and watch, just as I said that, watch us lose it. And we lost our power up, but the main aspects I was trying to show, it's just kind of starting out. The first couple levels of greed mode I feel like are the most like, yeah, I'm going to lose mass concentration while I'm trying to explain. Okay, a little bit better, a little bit breather room. Let's see if we get that. Oh, I hate. Oh, I know I say I hate a lot, but I extremely hate these. The masked heart characters are fine, they're annoying, but the boss is the worst. Just because if you don't have like piercing, like that right there, if you don't have piercing or anything of value or good speed, like look at this, just trying to like, oof. I don't, if there's a better trick and I'm just playing like a Dumbo, then, you know, but it's just kind of like, this is taking a ludicrous amount, and I just thought at this point I start getting like frustrated and not being as precise, because it's, let me just take him out. There we go. Well, we saved the heart, so that's nice. Ooh, oh yeah. I always get a little excited thinking it's the, oh, I also hate coming in here without keys, because it's like, oh, I would have loved to just go ham on those keys for a while, on those treasure chests. And see, couldn't even bring that in, because if I would have left, it would have closed like it did. Oh well. See, and I would have bought plentiful 3 keys, yeah, 3-cent keys. I always buy those in bulk. It's like shopping at Costco. So, playing with Samson's good for the first 2 rounds to get those damage ups. Jacob's ladder, very nice. And it gets you essentially, yeah, we take those. I feel so slow. I feel like I'm walking through mud at this point, but I'm hoping that I'm just so powerful. Look at that. Free heart. Get these rocks out of here. Looking at that 15 cents. Yep, we got it. Oh, perfect. See? Good thing we bought that in bulk, huh? The only thing is now we don't have a key for next floor, but that's fine. We at least got a free item for it, so it's kind of worth it. Or it's very worth it, I think. Especially too, I love Tears Up. So, Tears Up and a blue heart, like, yeah, that's totally worth the key to me. And so at this point, the Bloodlust isn't really like our main thing we're going off of anymore. Now we have Halo Tears and our Crown Tears. So we have our own synergy going now. that I lost immediately. But now we actually have something going. So with Bloodlust, it's good to get you started if you play fast and loose like me. It's one of those that I was like, okay, I can do well with this because I just take damage all the time. I know there's other people that wouldn't like to play that way because there's, you know, I'm not being as efficient with my health. And I just remembered I should have walked out of the room right before this boss fight so I could have got my ground tears back, but what do you do? Got a little too excited. Sometimes I just get a little too excited to finish the round, but what do you do? And... Oh, I lost my internal heart. Oh well. It is what it is. That way we can keep going. We still got 3 more floors to go through. And ooh, I've been having some weird things where the that other halo, it doesn't work correctly for me in greed mode, so I don't really go for that unless it's the only thing there. Then yeah, I'll pick it up. Unless I'm just not using it correctly. Oh, I feel so slow. So that's the main point of this is I just wanted to explain that synergy, not that synergy, explain that small benefit you can have for Samson at the starting before you get your true synergy going. You can get some Bloodlust damage at the starting and use it for the whole floor, and by that point hopefully you start getting some nice, you just start getting some like this. At this point I'm just, you know, I'm pretty well set up. Like, look at that, almost 20 damage, 5 tier rate. There's obviously a little stuff that you could get to make it better, but look at, we're good. At this point, I think I'm just gonna let the rest of the video play out as we got a good synergy going and it's just kind of cruising to the end, and we'll get back at the end. Alright, and so we're back. We made it to Greed, Ultra Greed fight, and we've been pretty lucky this round. We got our full crown at 45 damage, so we're going to be doing heavy damage as long as I'm just dipping and dodging every once in a while, like easily taking out all these keys. This was quite a nice run for me once we got some items going. But once again, I'm just going to reiterate how I really believe that having the Bloodlust, I'm not going to say it made this, but it made the start easier to go through. Because at this point, his health bar is essentially just like melting away. He can't get anything out to even help him. So that's just another tip for you guys to use for greed mode if you guys are. Also, too, a real shocker that I got 4 angel rooms right away. That's why I'll always admit, or always state, to even if you're not super into angel rooms or some of those items, you're a double D all the way, just skip the first one. This had to be like my fastest. And look at, even though he hit us here at the end, what, that took an extra 1.5 seconds to add to it. Anyways, 83 to send at 3%. Here's the hoping. So while I throw these in, I'm just going to reiterate, it's always good to pass on the first double deal, so that way you can have angel rooms like that, you know? So there's that. And why Samson's good to have 5%, not surprised. But why Samson's good to use for that bloodlust at the starting. So that was it. Obviously, I didn't think I was gonna get a lot of coins in. I just wanted to make an informative video to show why I believe he's good. So hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'm gonna try to make some more. And laters on the men, Jay.